Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We are L&L Consulting, and we'll be doing today's session. Today, we'll be covering open communication in the workplace, and we are focusing on our supervisors. So, thank you to all the supervisors who came out today. We want to encourage you that if you have any questions, you please make a mental note or write them down, and we'll be sure to have time for questions and answers at the end. Today, we want to talk about the 4 keys that can help create effective communication within the workplace. The first key that we want you to remember is why open communication is important in the workplace. Open communication gives people the confidence to speak up if there is no fear of punishment. For offering genuine constructive feedback, then ideas get better, workplaces become safer, and systems get smoother. The first key we want to talk about today is organize. You want to make sure that you organize and explain the chain of command within your workplace. Doing this helps you practice role taking, okay? Role taking establishes your role within the company, helps the employer or the employee know their role within the company, and knows how the company functions. It promotes responsibility and authority, efficiency and communication, supervisor morale and respect. So in regards to your company, this is your chain of command. Down at the bottom, we have 3 blue boxes. Those represents the employees. If any situation arises, any questions, any concerns, they go directly above, which is the supervisor, which is you. If you are unable to help them, then you go above you, which is your manager. Your manager oversees you, you oversee the employees. If the manager can't help you, then you go to the owner/CEO. The owner oversees the manager, supervisor, and employee. As the chain can go up with knowledge, the chain can go down. Messages are passed both ways. The second key we want to talk about today is promote. You want to promote a safe space for your employees. This is done by reviewing previous work experience and reflecting. Not everyone's work experience is the same. Some people leave jobs because of the work conditions they were under. Some people leave jobs because of the management. So it's important to always know what you can do better as a supervisor to help make the work environment for your employees better, to help increase their satisfaction. Overcome communication barriers. This is cultural barriers, environmental barriers, and personal barriers. Building relationships is also important because it helps promote trust. Building trust and building relationships is the key for successful businesses. It helps that communication be more open. It helps that communication be more easy to do within the different levels of the chain. And practicing emotional intelligence is also good. Emotional intelligence is the capacity of the individual to identify and understand his own emotions and skills and to interact with others. So practicing emotional intelligence builds trust, which builds relationships, which helps overcome emotional barriers, okay? Which helps give you a positive work experience. Our next key we want to talk about is encourage. You want to encourage communication within the workplace. Your employees should always feel comfortable enough to come to you as a supervisor for anything they may need, okay? If you can build that trust, build those relationships, this should be no problem. Communication in the workplace, it creates job satisfaction. It lessens conflicts within the workplace. It increases productivity. It increases the formation of relationships. And it increases the proper utilization of resources. These are all the benefits of communication. As you as a supervisor, This is what you can look forward to when that open line of communication is created within your company through your employers, yourself, your managers, and the people above you. The last key we want to cover today is needs. You want to honor the needs of those who work with you and for you. It is important that you keep in mind that these needs are just not physical needs. These can be mental, emotional, any kind of need you need to honor. Some keys are: you need to clarify ideas before communicating. Make sure that you understand what is being told to you, okay? Examine true purpose of each communication. Know exactly why they're coming to you. If they can't give you if they're just giving you the layer of the story, you need to learn how to dig deeper, because there is an underlying condition that they are not telling you. So you need to understand exactly why they are coming to you. Consider total physical and human setting. That is very important. You need to consider their cultural backgrounds, their religious backgrounds. Everything influences how they communicate, and not everyone communicates the same. Next, you need to consult with others. If there's anything as you do not understand as a supervisor, it is your job to know. It is not bad that you need to go down and talk to the employees to get understanding. That is really good. That means that you respect them enough to ask questions. Be mindful while communicating on the overtones as well as the basic content of the message. It is not what you say, it is how you say it. And lastly, take the opportunity when it arises to give something to value the receiver. Make them feel good about coming to you. That is very important. Also, follow up with a communication and seek not to be understood, but to understand and be a good listener. Being an effective leader is about people being comfortable coming to you, okay? Being that ear, being that open door mentality. That is what a supervisor is, and that is what creates open communication. So we hope you were able to take away the 4 keys: organize, promote, encourage, and needs. This will all help unlock that door to open communication within the workplace and unlock you as a successful supervisor. So if you have any questions, now's the time that we will honor those. So we have 2 questions. The first question is, what do I do if an employee consistently goes against the chain of command? This is a good question. Sometimes some employees just don't remember or they don't know, so they just go right up there. It is okay to redirect them and re-educate them on the policy of your company when it comes down to talking to higher position people. As an employee, if I have an issue, I need to go to my supervisor. If I feel the need that I can't go to my supervisor, I need to go right to my manager, it's okay. But as a manager, if the situation is serious, we will accept that. But if not, you need to redirect them back down to the supervisor for them to help. Now, going this route might cause the supervisor to think, is it about me? Did I do something? So making sure that they know the chain of command is very important. And if they continue to do it, you might need to throw in some tactics or some disciplinary actions, because that is key, and it's respect, and they need to show respect to how the company operates. And then the last question for today is, how can our relationship build with my team further than in the workplace? That is good. Good question. You can create activities outside of work, schedule certain time, outings, gatherings. All of this helps build you as a community within your workplace. It helps build your communication. It helps allow you to see them in a different way. You have work standards, you have work rules that you have to follow within the workplace. Meeting outside of that workplace allows you to see people differently, see them in their natural environment as a person, okay? So, scheduling activities. You do not have to make them mandatory. If people come, they come. If they don't, that is okay. You just keep trying and you just keep promoting. People will come that want to come. But the more you have activities, the more they see you outside of the workplace, not just as a supervisor, but as a person, that will help you when it's time to build trust in the workplace, to build those relations in the workplace, to build that open communication within the workplace. Never stop trying. Keep doing it. We believe in you. If you have any questions, any further questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'll be sure to contact you with the answer. And if you need any further advice, trainings, or keys, please reach out to us also. We'd be happy to help you. Thank you.